nice, happy Wednesday evening. We are live and in charge, like Big Marge.
That's right.
Look, guys, you meet the Shoe Podcast, Shackle History Unleashed. I'm Sade.
I'm Nina.
And girl, it's too many disasters going on. We're just gonna hop into this
Mhm.
because the upper Midwest we are going through. It's been raining, bad.
Constantly.
Torrential
Yes.
3 weeks.
Right.
Constant. My basement kind of flooded.
Okay.
And
And
I
so
get
what when you by you because you live on a hill,
oh
and
yes.
is that like is does that scare you with everyone coming down the hill with it raining like that? Don't you be scared? Like, especially I used to say that in the winter. Aren't you scared that somebody will slide into your house?
Yes, girl. Yes, because we're right at the bottom of the hill, and a lot of cars can't go when it's wintertime. A lot of cars can't go up, and then when they're coming down so fast, you don't know if they're going to be able to stop at the corner. Because remember, I told you one time that bus it
Right,
did not stop, and it
right,
went right up this hill.
right,
A bunch of kids on there.
right.
Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I am nervous because all this rain is coming down, and then all the
Mhm.
road has come down with the damn rain.
Oh,
Rats,
I
mice, all
know.
that come down. Girl, look, I'm ready to move away from here so fast. I'm
I
like,
know you are.
even,
Oh
even
my
ground.
God.
But
Wait,
yes,
so when you say I dropped my phone. When you say that the rodents come down, right?
hmm
Does that bring them in the house
it
more?
could, yeah. Because I saw them
Okay.
outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, one night, Gil said they was chasing the squirrels was chasing the rat, and the rat chasing the squirrels. Girl, I don't know what's going on. He said it was so hilarious he couldn't believe it. I said
What?
they out here fighting for territory because they building the little chipmunks and all them squirrels build holes around here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
They try to let me get in that hole too. No, don't. I told the chipmunks, look,
Mm.
be strong. Don't let them rats up in here.
Right. Yes, keep them out.
Keep them out, babies.
Look,
I
'cause
feed y'all all day long. You can have
the
all kind of nuts
chipmunks,
in your mouth.
the chipmunks, you know, they don't want to stick around. They scared
You
of
know,
us.
yes, they is. He said that them rats was chasing them. I'm like, well, they pussy like that. They can't do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they
But yeah,
are.
it is kind of one
The
of the
okay, so
Midwest flood disasters.
right. So in South Dakota, by South Dakota having a flood, we're in the middle though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, even though North Dakota, South Dakota is on the side, so South Dakota is closer to Mankato where the dam broke, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, in
And
Iowa,
and
we're
Iowa,
close to Iowa.
right, right.
Mhm.
And so by that affecting, how does that go insurance wise? Like, how do you cover? Because you will lose everything. I've seen a lot of people's houses, you know,
Sliding off the dam.
sliding down the dam,
That
and
happened in Mankato. One house slid straight down that dam onto the river. Gone. It's
oh
gone.
wow,
I said, I hope nobody was in that house. That water was, gushing down the river. So they it's a flood disaster in that area. And the bad part about it, they have a business right next to their home too. And they hoping
yeah,
they don't lose their businesses.
right,
Like, oh wow, that is crazy. It's just you realize you be like it's well, you know about tornadoes, hurricanes, and stuff like that, but the Midwest barely get certain things. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm scared of a hurricane. I don't want to never see a tsunami or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't live in Florida, Texas, none of that. But
right, yeah. I mean,
Midwest getting all this stuff, it's weird. It's weird.
I love the South, right? But I don't know about living there. You know, just
Mm-mm.
with all of that hurricane rain, the worst we can get it for disaster is tornado. Now that's
Yeah,
scary,
and it's not that bad. It ain't like
right?
a
It's like
bad
we're in a perfect spot, the
Mhm,
Midwest, right?
mhm.
We're right in the perfect spot of um
It'll hop over or touch a little bit,
yes,
then hop back
yes,
out.
definitely.
That valley,
So
just in and out. And I'm like, mm-mm.
yeah.
So yes, the north side, north part of Sioux City, South Dakota, is
Hmm.
in bad, having bad problems. To the point of flooding, collapse. The flood had collapsed utility poles, trees. Some homes has washed away off their foundations.
Wow.
There was no water, sewer, gas, or electrical services in the area. So their Union County is having an emergency um, state of
Oh,
emergency right now. Union
right.
County.
And so, and with that, so they would send people in the surrounding cities to have people, stay in shelters
Mm-hmm.
until it's safe for them to go to their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it seems like a lot of these cities, what they're coming to find out by it being a lot of flood disasters, the insurance companies don't want to pay them.
No, they don't. A lot of them don't give you flood insurance.
No, and you have to actually go further, like on either one of the coasts to
Oh
get
yeah.
flood insurance. Companies that aren't aware of like how the Midwest operates, they,
Mm-hmm.
they're usually trying to find insurance companies that are away from the state that they're insuring,
Right.
just so when it comes to a payout, they're able to get it.
Right.
That's what I'm finding out.
And I'm finding out a lot of homeowners are going like to New York and getting insurance. You notice that to the East Coast?
Really?
Yeah,
I
East
seen
Coast.
that Cameron say that he had to leave New York because of the rat problem. I remember, yeah, that he had to leave New York because of the rat problem. So
Ooh.
I wonder what they do about that pest, because in my property I had a pest situation,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to pay for them to come out. They originally, sanitize and spray the house and plug up holes that you
Yes.
don't know that you
Trap
had,
them. Mm-hmm.
right? And once they do that, then they'll come back on a monthly basis or
Yep.
every 3 months or whatever
Keep it
and
controlled.
spray again and
Mm-hmm.
do it again, what they did before.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they see the problem went away immediately
Mm-hmm.
from the person being, because cleanliness is what keeps them away. If it
Yes.
ain't no food, they ain't coming. They
Food
ain't
or
sticking around.
now they're nesting paper too. A lot of paper. They
Yeah,
eat that
like like hoarding,
newspaper or
hoarding.
boxes. They
Yeah,
like stuff like
yeah.
that.
So if you don't have no hoarding issue and you don't have no food filth
Oh,
issue,
and
they'll be
mulch outside. That
right
mulch.
in mulch. Oh my
Just
gosh,
use
that's
rocks.
where it
Use
came from.
rocks.
That's where it came from.
They love
The-
mulch. They eat that.
Okay,
It have
so
babies in it.
oh, so what ended up happening was
Woo, I'm itching.
along my rental property, I had up under the siding there was in the cement there was some holes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know, nobody would know, the naked eye wouldn't know that it's there. I had to go in, have the contractor cement in there, pour rat poison in there, right?
Right.
And you have to get the right rat poison that will dry the rat up. They eat
Ooh.
it, it dries them up so it won't stink. So I had to do that,
Uh-huh.
and then on the outside there was mulch right there. So the tenant wanted, I wouldn't tell her that she can't garden. I want her to.
Make it
She's
look nice.
renting to make her house comfortable for her.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
just the fact that she had to go through a pest problem, and I've never had that issue before,
Right.
was really irritating for the both of us. Even more for her because she had to live through it. Even
Right.
more for me because my pockets did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I understand that.
But you got to get rid of. But from what my understanding is, even with like floods and disasters and things like this, people don't know that regular insurance doesn't cover these
Mm-mm.
type of things.
You got to get a second insurance.
Yeah, you got to get two.
Yeah.
So you never know when a flood is going to come. Who wants to pay for that? You already be pissed off about paying car insurance.
Oh, yeah.
So let alone to be paying car insurance, house insurance, and flood insurance. Look at that.
Life insurance,
Life.
health insurance.
Yes,
Every
like
girl, why this country is built up on
on
insurance?
insurance. Yeah.
When, why?
That's
Tell me.
that's how people survive. They say that's how the Rockefellers, became so big, was they invested in to life insurance, right?
Mm,
Whole life insurance. And
right, the
they
whole
borrowed
one.
against each other so they
Yes.
could eat.
Yeah, yeah, and that's true.
Mm. I
Yeah.
guess to an extent it's good, right?
Yeah, it is. If they allow us to do it, because usually they don't tell you about the whole different sectors of the whole life insurance to us folks. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? How
they
you
don't.
cash out, pull in, pull out, get money out for a big wedding, 20, 30,
Right.
40, 50,000. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And pay
Off your
yourself back.
pay yourself back.
Yeah.
They
And
don't
you
tell you
feel
that.
better paying yourself back than somebody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
So.
the Tom Brady. Well,
Mhm.
before Tom Brady, there was another disaster that was in Mankato, right? That you were telling
Yes.
saying.
Mhm.
So one in South Dakota, one in Mankato. Now that
Yeah.
was the dam broke, right?
The dam broke in Mankato. Yes.
Yeah. And so when that happens, does it reach up here? Because
Well,
by us
yeah.
being in the Twin
Yeah.
Cities,
Yes. It'll
it
come
hasn't
close
came,
to
but it's
you.
been
Well,
raining.
so it's not. It hasn't broke yet. They threatened to break when I heard at 12 o'clock. But
Okay.
it's still lot of water flowing through there that it can break because
Okay.
it's not strong right now.
Okay.
So
I thought because they're saying that if it breaks, that's gonna fall
it's a
into
ripple effect.
other, yeah, it's gonna fall into other states.
Yeah, yeah. The Mississippi, right? Coming through.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
Mississippi under, what's
Hmm.
under here? What's under,
We're part of the
well,
Mississippi.
Iowa. It was Iowa.
Them too.
Yeah, Iowa. Iowa's under us. So, and then
Mm-hmm.
we're next to Illinois. We're hugging, right?
We're
Illinois.
hugging. We're hugging
And
Illinois.
we're next to Wisconsin, but we're like tip of Illinois, right?
Yeah,
To the
yeah.
side.
Some parts of it because
Yeah,
Iowa is to southern part of Illinois.
right. So that would be bad for all
Mm-hmm. It
Illinois,
would.
Iowa, and Minnesota. It would
Yes.
affect us with that, with it breaking. It would affect
Mm-hmm.
us. So another thing that I just wanted to touch on real quick. We didn't put that in the title, but from what I'm seeing from 9 hours ago, since our channel is prison systems, really just systems,
Yes.
politics, and entertainment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Burden Biden, excuse me, pardons thousands of veterans convicted under now repealed gay sex ban.
Mm. So
So
what does
is
that mean?
Biden is trying hard to keep himself in the race, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it states that Wednesday, today, he that thousands of US veterans who were convicted under a military law that banned gay sex.
Oh, yeah, because they remember how they used to do if they found out you were gay,
They
they
kicked you out,
dismissed you. Kiss, yeah, they did give you a dishonorable discharge
dishonorable discharge. So um
just for being
he,
who you are.
yeah,
But you
just for
serving
being
you
proud,
serving the country. That
proud
ain't
and pride,
you. Whatever
pride,
you do, you
pride and
serving the
proud.
country. You help. Okay, you helping the country. Why is you tripping?
Right. Yeah, you still gay, you gonna shoot somebody if they come over here
Hello.
fucking around. What they say,
Okay,
fuck around
and
and
find
find
out.
out. The
Oh my
gays
God.
gonna let you let you
Yes,
whoop, whoop,
they is.
whoop.
They
You
gonna
gonna
tell
have it,
you.
huh?
They gonna get you. Don't mess
Okay.
with them.
Come over here messing with the US. It don't
Okay.
matter if we kissing on each other. You better worry about this gun, this leg
Right.
going up in your butt.
We're gonna pop, pop, pop.
All right. Yeah. So Biden issued a statement saying he was righting an historic wrong to pardon former service members who were convicted simply for being themselves. You just said that.
And
He,
that's very good.
oh,
That's the
that is a
best thing he could
blessing.
have
That's a
done.
blessing with for them to, like, because I mean, you have to look at
Because
it
you
like
think
this.
about
Majority of the people that's gay and they don't care that they are, they don't want, I gotta put that on my application. I'm gay and I got kicked out the military because I was like, that's embarrassing. It's
and then
disrespectful.
another thing, those people don't get paid. They don't get a payout once they
Oh,
get
so they
discharged.
gonna back that money up.
They don't get no money.
Now the
So you
gay
spend
the
all this
the
time
the
in the
gay
military fighting
veterans,
for the world
them gay veterans, y'all better fight for that. I better see y'all out there snapping about that.
and
Get
get
that
your
money back.
money.
Y'all need them to run that money back to y'all. You
Run it.
definitely need that money back.
Hmm.
If he pardoned y'all and you done missed out all that money, them jobs and them houses you couldn't get, You're
Yeah.
sleeping on the ground, and outside you done fought for even me to be alive, and
Yeah.
he pardoned you now. Tell him to run that check too.
Right.
Run it
That,
on back.
yeah. And that's what that's gonna happen soon too.
Because the
So
ban established in 1951, uh, Biden didn't have nothing to do with it, but
no.
he let it, but he corrected the wrong. So give them the
Yes,
money,
he did.
get them veterans their money, and
Yep.
held more than 6 decades until Congress in 2013 amended the Uniform Code of Military Justice Article 125. The code criminalized uh, counsel
Mm-hmm.
sodomy
Mm.
following the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Mm.
Despite their courage and great sacrifices, thousands of LGBTQ plus service members were forced out of the military because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. Some of these patriotic Americans were subject to court martial and have carried the burden of great injustice for decades, Biden said. True, those veterans affected will automatically receive pardons, but to receive care and previously withheld benefits, service members will have to provide proof that they qualify according to the Associated Press. Now, come on now. They done had it on their record. The proof should only be that I was a felon for
That I
all
was.
these years, and it
Yeah.
popped up, and it was on this application, and I got this denial, and I got this denial, and they
Yeah.
told me in this email I couldn't cuz I had this on my record, and I had this. Give me my money
My
or
diligence.
run my grandkids and
Yeah.
kids because that done died from 1951.
Yeah.
Run them their money.
Yeah. So
Right.
you know those kids
Give
can go back
the
and grab
government
their parents'
they
money.
check. I
Yeah.
mean, get a government, get a veterans, they check straight up government
Mm-hmm.
for real. Because if they serve the country and your reason for putting them out is
Because
because
they
they were gay, why they gotta be signing on this damn paperwork for what? What's the signing paperwork for?
just something to make people
An inconvenience again.
work.
You
Yeah.
already inconvenienced somebody sleeping on the ground, sleeping in a shelter where they don't even deserve none of that. If they
And
shot off one gun and to protect this land over here, they should have big in a big old beautiful mansion. Automatically come out out of
yes.
the place, out of the off that ground over there, wherever it's at, into a mansion of their
But you
choice.
know what? Another inconvenience would be for those people they're older, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Hmm.
Is the internet. Getting
Right,
on the internet to fill out the needed paperwork you to get that money. Because
right,
people don't even know how to use our older generation, our
right.
parents and grandparents, they don't know how to use
They
the
don't know
doggone,
how to run it. No.
they know how to
So
run
they
it.
should be assigning, it should be signing a young person to each veteran to fill the paperwork
Yeah.
out and be done with it. It should
Because you
be
can't
one.
walk,
It
yeah.
should just be signed. It
Because
should
you
be
barely
just
can walk in the
signature.
office
And
and
had
be
it and had it and had the millennials or the younger people read it to them for them to
yes.
understand what's going on. Sign
Mm-hmm.
under good faith to not f them around.
Yes,
Fuck them
most
around.
definitely. Yeah.
Because there's no reason to keep holding or playing no game with them. They know it was wrong. Dang,
Mm-hmm.
I could fight for you, and then you gon' and I know a lot of them. They automatically knew that they probably was gay, made them fight because they needed their bodies, they needed them to protect, and then boom, we
Mm-hmm.
found out you was. We want to work. We gonna send you back, so we ain't gotta give you no benefits. They did some slick stuff like that too. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they
Oh,
did
and
that.
you look, the only reason why they're doing slick stuff now, because once a male turns 18, they trying to put into law where they're gonna have to be in the military to fight.
Right. But
Oh,
so
yeah, they
you
got all this underhanded stuff going
yeah,
on.
yeah, there's
So
reasons why.
you feel
But see,
it's reasons
every
behind.
everybody is on to the government.
Mhm.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Every culture, everybody is onto it. So they're sitting here playing games like this dude was on here saying on TikTok was saying, why are we allowing 13 families to rule the whole world? We're allowing 13 families
13. Yeah.
the members, I guess, of Congress or whatever, that we're
Mhm.
allowing all these. these people, these small number of Congress and the Senate or whatever, to rule, they'll run the United States, you
They
know?
are running it. So it's not the president that's running it. It's them, House and the Senate.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So
interesting.
vote, vote, vote.
Do you necessarily think that the votes count now? I mean, I don't know if I even.
No, they need to get rid of. They need to get rid of the electoral votes. Get rid of it.
I'm just saying the whole system of it. The
I,
people.
the people
I'm not against. I'm
should
not
be able.
against
Our vote should count. We the people
the
vote.
government, right? Nothing at all against the government. It's their rules. We gotta follow them, right? That's not it.
But their vote should not
But when things
distinguish
are
who's
wrong,
government.
of course we go against the government to fight for what we feel is right as the people. Now, to have the votes, there's such a janky way. It's like they can't come up with a way to make things count evenly and equally, you know? And so they're saying, oh, they're just doing that because they need your vote as you being black. They need your votes. They need black and brown people's votes, right?
Right.
Okay. But when you look at that, does the votes really even matter? How do you know?
We
Like,
don't.
ooh, I was the last one, girl. I ran down there. I was the last one voted. Boom.
Look,
And then
walk
what
by
was president?
faith, not by
Biden was president.
sight. Walk by
Right,
faith,
right.
not
Walk
by
by faith,
sight.
not by sight. That's true.
Girl, for
That's
real.
very true. Well, we do that on a daily basis.
Yes, yes, Lord. In that order.
Okay. And to a little lighter news and funny news. So Tom Brady, it's been some conversation for some time. You know, what is he doing since he's been off work? So he gets paid now for
Mm-hmm.
being on talk shows and just shows, period, for showing
Right.
up
Mm-hmm.
because he's still a big deal, right? So he went on the roast. He got roast by all these comedians, and they were talking about him. I guess by the things that they were saying to him about his wife or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and his past and the things that he's been doing. His children were pissed off about his name being mentioned and how they capped on him.
Yes, yes.
And so we're just trying to figure out, what do you think about that? Like, does the kid, because kids ain't, this is how he's eating. He got a check and he took that check
I
home and they
think
ate off of it.
I think he should have talked to them before the roast. I don't think he involved them prior. I think if he would have involved them prior in the conversation, hey, it's gonna be a roast. It's comedians. They're gonna say funny stuff about you guys, maybe my wife, us not being together. I just want to make you guys fully aware of what's gonna happen when this airs on television. The whole world's gonna see it. It's not true. Don't feel bad about it. I love y'all, and this is how it's gonna. You know how this is how I make my money, basically. That I mean, you have to have that open relationship and conversation with these kids nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he did that prior to the roast.
Okay, so they're saying that he is dating influencer uh Isabella. Um he's saying it's not true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Isabella Satini
Mm-hmm.
Satinini, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Um she kind of looks like, they're saying that she kind of looks like Gazelle. Am I saying
Oh,
Giselle?
Giselle. She
Yeah,
does?
Giselle. They say she looks a little similar to her.
Okay.
She is a social media influencer and model from Sao Paulo, Brazil, with over 200,000 followers on Instagram.
Mm.
So she's some model of some form, and they're saying she's does modeling for Reebok and some other, uh, maybe it must be some label that's over there in Brazil, but two other names that I can't pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
But Reebok
Okay.
for America, right? And
Mm-hmm.
she's pretty, but she sure enough ain't no Giselle now.
Right.
We ain't gonna
Mm.
go there now. She not
He said,
ugly.
"We go there now."
We she got 200. I'm on her Instagram now. She got 217,000 followers. And so they said that the rumors ain't true, but who cares, right? The
Right.
thing
Right.
about it is the reason why we're bringing it up is because now that they're divorced, the children are having an issue with him being in that roast and the comedians making fun of them, them breaking up, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I guess he said something to the people
Mm-hmm.
for he said something to the comedians that hosted it. He didn't like what Jeff Roast joked during the roast. He told him, "Don't say that shit again."
Oh. Oh.
He went
Oh.
up to him and went
Check.
in his ear and said, "Don't you say that shit again."
Okay.
That
Good.
motherfucker.
And y'all know what she said, right?
Right, right. You say that shit about my ex-wife again, my baby
Okay.
mama. You better talk about my baby mama.
Okay.
He did one of them.
Okay. I
he
don't
went a
blame
little, he went a little hood on him, like went up in his ear, like check this out, yo.
you. Okay.
Don't you do that no more. You better shut up for you. Or I have to get pop
Like
you
you.
upside your head.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he got paid a nice amount. I'm not seeing right now how much he got paid,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but he did get paid for it, and these are the type of things that he's doing to get to feed his family. And he's
Yeah.
probably tired. His body's tired.
Yeah. I
How old
bet
is he? 49 or 46?
he's about 46. I don't think. Yeah.
What is it? Let me see how old he is. Tom Brady is. It keeps changing on me. His age. Look,
I think
I'm
he's
taking.
probably right. He's in the mid. I think 40s.
Yeah, I thought it was 46,
Uh-huh.
but his age. Why y'all not saying his age?
Maybe he don't want nobody to know his age.
Yeah, that's true. It
Ah.
is, well, that was when he must have got popular when he was 28. So he been in the career. Oh, he has 23 years of um NFL career.
Okay.
So he is 46, and that was in March. So he's 46. Yeah. So I mean, to be a 46-year-old man, he still looks good.
Okay.
And it's time for him to sit down. Definitely, his knees are saying, "Thank you, Jesus."
Oh, man, knees, hips, everything. Knees, hips. I already know the hips for sure.
His knees are saying, "Hey, brother, if you want to make it another 46 years, at least 40 more years, you need to chill. Okay? You want to make it to your 86, buddy? You need to, maybe do a little, wine or something. Don't
Yeah.
be doing none of the running, the stop.
Run and stop and go.
Ooh,
It's over
oh
with.
man, that's
It's
that's
over
that's
with.
not gonna cut it, buddy. That, that's
Mm-mm.
that's not gonna do it.
Yes. Oh,
And we have one more little
yes. The Amazon.
yesterday oh, the Amazon. Yeah, okay, talk about that. Amazon. So the Amazon guy, you
Is
have that pulled up?
Amazon disloyal?
Yeah.
You feel Amazon disloyal? So
Oh,
we
very
have a lot
much
of
so.
influencers. A lot of influencers. They open the doors for people to um, have online stores, FBAs and FBBs or something like that. To have online stores, have your own brand or sell other people brand. A lot of
Mhm.
people do. So this one particular guy, he created his own game,
Yeah.
and the game consists of Black BIPOC community, things that we've been through in the struggle over this years, centuries. And
Hmm.
they say it's a pretty good game. The game averages around $30 or so, $30, $40 maybe.
Yeah, by the name, by the guy name is Christian Telsmar.
Christian Telsmar.
Yeah, and
Yes.
his game is called Disparity Trap.
Yep. Disparity Trap.
Hmm.
You guys go look it up.
Yes, and buy off of his site. And
His
no,
own
we are not
personal.
sponsored by him. We just see stories and we tell the stories. Everything is not all about money. We enjoy what we do. So we're just
Mhm.
telling you someone that is an entrepreneur like us that is trying to blow. And
Yeah.
we're just informing you. But
Yes.
Amazon
But
disrespecting him.
no. So this man has shipped all his products to one of the Amazon warehouses where everybody can order and get it shipped on Prime real quick.
Yeah,
Mind you, now they're not paying him, and all these products are being shipped to people. People are ordering it by the boatload, and
exactly.
he's not getting a paycheck. Usually, you get a paycheck every. You can say every week or every 2 weeks, or you can say monthly. You
Yeah,
set up the payout,
right.
and he hasn't got anything in years. He says.
Yeah. And they what happened was they eliminated his payout.
Mm-hmm.
They just started eliminating the payout. And when before they eliminated the payout, they told him, "Oh, it's fine. You can just they were saying they detected fraud." He said, "How am I the fraud? How is anything fraud when I'm the creator?
Yep.
I didn't buy this from somebody. I
Right.
created the whole system. Yes, sent it over to China. China
Yep.
sent it back, did my patents and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all stole it from me. They made it so expensive for this man, Sade, to not get his stuff back. His
Yeah.
stuff was in every single city and every single hub that you can go pick it up from or Amazon could ship it from, right?
Right.
He couldn't even pull it out. They made it so expensive for him to pull it out. He's down 100 grand.
Yeah.
So for the products that he said he has so much inventory left, there's nothing he could do about that. And they're not letting him
They're not
release.
releasing it or anything. Yeah.
So for him to what he wants to do is pay back the investors. He's
Mm-hmm.
he's stressed because the people that believed in him and his product, he wants to pay them.
Pay them
And he
back.
wants to finish paying his bills,
Yeah.
right?
He's in debt. He
He
said he's
said
in debt.
that he wants you to purchase the disparity trap from him for $100.
Look like we're having a technical difficulty. 1 second, guys. So the disparity trap game, you guys should try look it up, Google it, and be able to just purchase it because this man has I'm gonna
Disparity
purchase
trap.
it. Hmm.
And you guys are turbulence on our uh on our
Hey,
podcast is going out. So we'll see y'all Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all catch up with the sponsors.
yes.
Cashmere Lux, Boss Up Beauty, Lena Beans Organic. See you Friday. Thank you.
See you Friday.